man forced man into environments that changed his spiritual inclination. Nothing good came of it. Nothing good. He changed from being a fruit gatherer to being a farmer, a city dweller, member of a state instead of a tribal family. I met some islanders who were busking in Howick of Auckland some decades ago now. And they said, it's very strange being here. You need money for everything. You don't need money where we live. I said, how do you mean? I said, well, it's fruit on the trees. You always get food. And it doesn't get cold. You don't have to worry about heating bills or shelter, much clothing. You can just live. Which gives you an incredible freedom of time compared to what people seem to have here. They're working. They're kept from living all the time. And they're not living naturally. They spend a fortune on these houses that they live in. Very strange. They were finding it quite an adjustment. They'd only been in the country a few days, and the contrast was appalling. So they were busking to earn some money, because apparently you need money here for everything. When the European came to the Pacific Islands, oh gosh, you thought he'd come to paradise. I mean, gorgeous girls, of course, in grass skirts. Yeah. Fruit, warmth, sunshine, Pacific Islands, palm trees. Gosh. I think reality set in after a while, and it wasn't quite such a paradisical place as they first impressions made, but beneath a sweeter maiden in a cleaner, greener land, on the road to Mandalay. On the road to Mandalay, where the flying fishes play, and the dawn comes up like thunder out of China across the bay. Now I walked with 50 housemaids out of Chelsea to the Strand, and they talk sort of loving. What do they understand? Beefy face and grubby hand. Lord, what do they understand? Of a neater, sweeter maiden in a cleaner, greener land, on the road to Mandalay. I don't think there was a road to Mandalay. I got a feeling they mean the river. And the country, of course, was Myanmar, which is Burma. Well, what we thought of as the Far East, not the Pacific Islands, of course, but lovely climate, you see, in a sense. Well, dreadful climate if you think of it. I mean, it's too hot and there's disease and, oh dear, I don't know what. But anyway, that's the poetic picture of things. Look, our technology doesn't come from the warm climates our philosophies do. Many of them. Not all. Some from the steppes, as I've said. Some from the Druids and so on. But our technology comes from struggling with winter. Winters of Northern Europe. And our architecture and cities and housing are accordingly. Our markets are not fruit and veg. They're online. Gadgets. And our wars are not with jungle spears. With high-tech machines and high-tech technology. And really we've done this in just a few hundred years. And there's no way the human body has adjusted to it yet. And the human mind is in panic, preoccupied with its achievements and dilemmas, lost much of the joy and peace of God. So we have the Jesus story. I'm come that you might have life and have it more abundantly. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. We perhaps too arrogantly thought that we were bringing Western civilization to primitive cultures. We were. Poison them. Killed more than half of them, just our diseases alone. And our technology has done its best to destroy what was left. It's a very negative view for Marshall. European, modern, Western way of life is not a way of life, it's a living death. It doesn't just leave God out, it leaves nature out, destroys nature as it goes, destroys whole peoples. It's an absolutely clear picture to us of the consequence of not loving God. It's a disaster for all mankind, except, by contrast, you come to know what you value. You value life, joy, peace, happiness, sunshine. Not too much. Kindness, compassion, plenty, health, vitality, leisure, freedom, oneness, hope, meaning to life, family, communion, your God. So, though the angels were appalled when God made this universe, the eternal gain of such is unbounded. For it teaches us, the children of God, full adult godly life for heaven. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. Oh, and of course I mean by that the right values for heaven. We value life. Life eternal. That's what heaven's defined as. Our home. Home of our dad. Wow. Love you, Dad. Thank you, Heavenly Dad.